Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Heir to the Throne. In our last episode, we completed Scenario 14, which involved us arriving underground with Konrad, Delfador, and Kalenz, and we met the Dwarven Lord Relgorn and his forces, and we were able to broker a peace, even though there were some tensions between the elves and the dwarves due to some past conflicts. But we were able to broker a peace and actually convince Relgorn to help us in our quest for the Sceptre of Fire, and the dwarves have also agreed to act as our griffin riding units, so we're going to hopefully have access to those in the upcoming scenarios. But in any case here, we're going to, with our new dwarvish allies, proceed to Scenario 15. The Lost General. We are now in the main dwarvish caverns. Underground roads once led to the different parts of the complex, but now everything lies in ruins. Alright, well, here we are, Scenario 15, The Lost General. Our victory condition is to defeat all enemy leaders. Our defeat conditions are the death of Konrad, the death of Delfador, the death of Kalenz, or if our turns run out, and we have 42 turns left. It looks like we're going to have our standard gold carryover in effect with an early finish bonus, and 40% of gold will carry over to the next scenario. So it looks like we can't see anything, so we don't know what we're up against, but we do have a throne here, a castle, and so we are going to be able to recruit units. Now, of course, we're underground, which is going to change things a little bit, and you can see here that underground is considered nighttime, and so our chaotic units are going to be at a benefit, but our lawful units are going to be penalized. So we're probably going to have to try to make use of units that are at more of an advantage underground. In addition, the villages are a little harder to notice, but you can see them here. So maybe we'll move Delfador over to grab that one. We're going to have to do some scouting, that's for sure. But let's see, what can we recruit first of all? Okay, so we now have access to Dwarven Fighters and Thunderers, which is the ranged unit that has a boomstick attack there, Thunderstick, as you can see. Oh, and that's actually considered a piercing shot. I guess, you know, ranged attack makes sense. So we've got those, and here's our Griffin Rider, as you can see. Has a pretty decent melee attack. Let's just take a look. So, yeah, here you can see the Dwarf and the Griffin. So this is going to serve as a cavalry unit. And has fairly standard, so it's a little bit weak to impact, but otherwise no major weaknesses and a little bit resistant to arcane. And let's see, cave, very low defense, so we might want to not consider this one. Let's take a look here at our dwarvish fighter. They are excellent in mountainous terrain or underground. Very good. Ooh, and look at this. They have quite a lot of resistance built right in. Very, very good. And here in the caves, they're at 50%. So we probably are going to want to recruit at least a few dwarvish units. I think that's going to be of substantial help for us. So maybe what we'll do is we'll recall a few of our most powerful units. Let's send Kalenz over here. We're definitely going to have to do some scouting. There's another village. So why don't we recall some of our most powerful units? Like our Mage of Light is going to be very helpful for this fight. So let's do that. Also Loyal, that's going to help us out with our gold situation. Although thankfully we're starting off with a pretty good amount here at 262. Let's see what else we can do. We've got another Mage of Light as well that we could bring back. Let's do maybe our Avenger and our Champion. Both of which are Loyal. That's going to help gain with gold cost. Probably not going to want to recruit our Cavalry because they are going to be at a fairly serious disadvantage underground. We're also likely not going to bring back our Merman Hoplite just due to the fact that I suspect there won't be a lot of water, although I could be wrong. We have a bandit unit here that is also chaotic, and so that would be helpful in terms of alignment and dealing with the dark. It would also be probably a good idea to bring this Archmage back. The only caveat, of course, we have to remember is that as a human unit, I believe my mage is lawful, and so we'll suffer a penalty. But let's bring the bandit, who's going to get an advantage being underground, or I should say being in the dark, due to that alignment. And then let's bring... Yep, We'll bring the mage just for the extra magic damage. We have another bandit we can grab as well, which would be helpful. And then let's recruit a dwarvish fighter. Now, with Konrad, we could actually head out, but I'm probably going to want to grab more units next turn, so I think this is where we'll leave it. End the turn there. Let's use Kalenz to advance over, grab that village. So, I don't know if this looks kind of like a dead end up here, but maybe we can just double check that. We'll get Delfador going south. Yeah, our mobility is going to be pretty limited underground, unfortunately. So, we're going to go like this. There we go. We're just going to get everybody moving as best we can. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we want to recruit anybody else at this point. We've still got plenty of gold, and we have a bit of a surplus coming in, a net gold gain of 4 per turn. So why don't we recall... Might be nice to have maybe our other Mage of Light as well as the Bandit, who's going to get the advantage of the alignment. Our Elves are neutral, and so they won't really suffer a penalty or an advantage either way. Let's do another Mage of Light, and we can also recall maybe that Bandit. And then let's recruit a Thunderer as well to go along with our fighter. And then for now, that's probably good. I think we'll be all right there. But as you can see, mobility is becoming a bit of an issue. Here, we can head down and grab that. We'll just keep moving everybody down the main road. Okay, so our Archmage is actually neutral. I couldn't remember if he was considered lawful or not, but that's actually very helpful. That's going to mean that we don't suffer the penalty underground. So that's great. And the Dwarves are also neutral. Okay, and there's our mage moving up. Everyone's just going to advance as far as they're able. Let's just confirm. I don't think there's... Oh, wow. Okay, we can go north as well. So we may want to actually send an additional unit up that way. So maybe we recruit perhaps another fighter, or we could recall another unit. Let's see. Our Marshal is already max evolution there, so... Let's maybe recruit another Dwarven fighter. Send him that way to at least provide some backup for our bandit heading up that way. And we'll head this way. There is a big cave-in south of here. Looks like there's a waypost here. We can check what that is. Okay, so that's going to do it for our turn. Let's see what we can find. There's another village. So everyone's just going to keep advancing here. As I said, as far as we're able. And we may want to actually divert some of our troops north. Just since there seems to be a viable path to go up this direction. So let's get our Dwarven fighter up that way. And it might even be worth sending our other Mage of Light up that way, just so that we have one going each direction. You know what? Maybe we'll divert our Thunderer that way as well, and our Mage of Light to go up that direction. You know what? Let's undo that, because we're going to go back this way. Again, I have no idea what to expect down these tunnels, so... I think we will end it there, unless we could, you know what, we could bring back somebody else loyal. Although we really don't have any other loyal units that would be of benefit here. The rest are all merfolk, so I was just thinking then we wouldn't lose any more gold. So we are about to capture another village, mind you. So maybe we can bring back somebody else here. Let's see if we have any... Now, again, we're not bringing our cavalry back. That would be... I don't think optimal given the terrain. So let's perhaps recruit another fighter. Okay. Then we'll end it there. Alright, so... Let's see, we can use Delfador to grab the village. Kalenz can go check out what's... What was that raucous noise? That can only have been a dwarven thunderstick, Konrad. Our Nalgan allies must be in the thick of battle. We must hurry to assist them, my lords. Yikes, okay, so that was one of the dwarven guns going off. So there must be a battle happening in the caves here. So let's see if we can figure out where that's occurring. Get over there to help. Alright, so we're sending our dwarves up that way. We're not going to recruit any additional units at this point. But I am going to divert my other Mage of Light to head up north. Let's see, we can go down there, there. Just moving everybody down. There we go. Alright. It's a bit of a bottleneck, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to end it there. Get our mage moving. A little bit slow going for our mage, unfortunately. Our bandit can keep on moving. Who goes there? Friend or foe? We are desperately trying to rid these tunnels of orcs and trolls. Please help us in our quest. Okay, so we've encountered a friendly dwarven unit. That's good. Thankfully, we've got some backup coming in to assist here, which is excellent. Yeah, that dwarven mobility is pretty good underground, so that's great. Not to mention they have high defense. So, high defense on the underground terrain, that is. Okay, so this looks like a dead end kind of down here. Yeah. So we'll keep advancing this direction. The sign says guest quarters. Interesting. Okay, so we can move down there like this. All right. Let's check up here. I think we've pretty much moved everybody we needed to. Yep. The only other question would be if we want to maybe consider getting Konrad involved. Let's see. We can move our bandit up this way. Vile creature. Let us rid these tunnels of its kind. Ooh, there's a troll. Okay, we definitely need to get rid of that. So we will just keep advancing here. We are on... We have pretty good defense right there, so that's a great spot for us to be. Our Mage of Light, unfortunately, is kind of slow going. Let's see what we can find over here with Kalenz. Dwarf can advance quickly. Okay, there's a pathway between the two paths for us there. That might come in handy later if we need it. Otherwise, everybody else is just going to continue advancing here. Boy, our champion is really having trouble. And we can advance one more time. There we go. Okay, and there is some water down here, and it looks like another village, so... let's see. Yeah, and I'm kind of tempted to get Konrad moving as well. The only thing is, in case I needed more troops, I was thinking it might be worth hanging on to him in the base, but I actually think it's probably better to just get him going at this point, since he's going to be so far out of the battle. Okay, we're going to end it there. So we've used 7 of our turns. We just got to be cognizant. Oh, shoot! Our ally just got poisoned. That's not ideal. Looks like the Wolf Rider is fighting something. Maybe a Dwarven unit. Ooh, and our Thunderer is getting attacked. Oh, yikes. There's a Troll Rock Lobber. We're going to have to deal with that. That's pretty scary. So our Thunderer really took a beating. Unfortunately, this is a one-shot attack, so if we miss, we're not doing any damage, but if you hit, you do quite a bit. Fortunately, these whelps also have the ability to regenerate, which makes them pretty tough customers. And these rock lobbers can be pretty scary. Look at that. One attack does 21 damage if it hits, because they basically throw a rock, as their name suggests. So, yeah, and the bulk of my forces is kind of down here on the... Ooh, look at that. Okay, we've got one sighted here, another rock lobber. We're going to need all hands on deck to deal with that. See if we can get our white mage up there. just advancing everybody. And then we've also got the village down there we want to grab. But I think it'd be better to have Kalenz up, ready to fight. Geez, like I said, our mobility's quite limited with that champion. Konrad's going to keep moving. Now, up here, we just don't have the same amount of fighting capability with our units, so we're going to have to be a little bit more cautious, I think. What I would like to perhaps do is pull back with the Thunderer, who's in a kind of rough shape, and step one of my, let's see, healthy and quick or resilient and strong. I'm going to put the resilient and strong fighter up there and see if we can get up and do some damage. So let's maybe try our axe. Let's see. 6x3 or 9x2. I think probably the 6x3 would be a better choice. So let's try that. Shoot. Okay, well, we hit twice, so that's not terrible. Bandit can advance, and our other fighter as well. Okay. That's going to do it for the turn. Oh, shoot, and there's a poison on our bandit. Ouch, and we got hit by that rock. That's not great. Very, very fortunate that we have our Mage of Light coming in, albeit slowly, but bringing up the rear. Might have been worth getting that Elvish Shide in there, which is more mobile, but we're making do with what we got. Okay, so this rock lobber is going to be a real problem for us here. So we could try our fairy fire, but then we're almost certainly going to take a sling attack. Their fist attack is quite strong as well. The advantage here would be we have really good chance to hit and do quite a bit of damage. So here's what I'm thinking is maybe we pull back and we use a combination of our magic users to just blast the heck out of this rock lobber. I don't know. It's kind of risky, but let's see if we can make it happen here. Some fairy fire. Okay, we dodged it. That's what we needed. Boy, we had some rotten luck with the hits there, though. We only hit twice. And then our fighter can probably pull back, I think would be the wise choice. You know what? Let's even head down and grab the village. My uncle's family drowned after the orcs flooded that cavern. Yikes. All right, well, looks like we've got a fighter here that might help us. Interestingly, he's loyal, so maybe if we win the fight or something, keep him alive, we might get him as a unit, which would be excellent. Okay, so now our mage can attack, or we could attack with our Mage of Light. I think I'd rather hit with the Archmage, though. Let's try it. Nice. Ouch. Okay, we took that hit. That's all right, though. Nice kill and some good experience there. And we can get our mage down there to at least provide healing to our Archmage who took the punishment. Everybody else just going to advance up here. Here we go. Do have to keep in mind that well in the lit up cave, we actually will suffer a penalty with my bandits if they're in fighting, so they actually don't want to be next to the Mage of Light while fighting. That's just something we have to keep in mind. All right, up here, unfortunately, our bandit is poisoned, which is far from ideal. Mage has already done the movement there, so let's see, the whelp. We have to hit twice to get the kill with the hammer, which is kind of unfortunate. I wonder what our odds of killing this guy are. Ooh, really, he's got a really high chance to dodge there. That's not ideal. Yeah. Let's see, what are our odds here? Ah. The defender, I mean, we've only got an 8% chance to kill. So the most likely outcome is he's going to be left with like 19 or 7 health. It's not amazing. Yeah, and this isn't much better. All right, well, let's see. Maybe we can kill the whelp with the hammer attacks. Come on, next one. Oh, dang. Shoot. Okay, and yeah, there's no other way to really get in there. So I think what we're going to have to kind of do here is just go to town and hope we land some hits. Wow, okay, and we didn't land any. That's unfortunate. Our mage is still a few turns away, sadly. Our bandit's in kind of a bad spot just due to the... Yeah, and we can't move any further forward, so we're going to hold off there. Oh, interesting. The dwarf was healed from his poison. Oh, man. My fighter's almost dead. Okay, we're going to have to retreat back. Thankfully, my bandit is still doing okay. So I wonder now, are they... How did he cure his poison? Is that resilient? No. Healthy? Always rest heals. Interesting, okay. So maybe healthy is what allows that. So we're definitely going to want to get our poisoned dwarf out of there. Replace him with our fighter here, perhaps. And this assassin is quite the problem for us, unfortunately. So, Age of Light needs to just keep on moving. Sadly, we can't quite make it up to him this turn. You know what? We're going to retreat back with our bandit as well. And we're going to go like this, I think. Here, what we'll do is we'll put our Thunderer there, fighter there, and we're going to let them come in closer to us. I don't know, that might not be a great idea, but I want to have a bit better defense where I'm fighting. Okay, now down here, we've captured this village, which is good for us. Now, I wonder if there's anything in the water here. That would be interesting. But otherwise, we can just start heading this direction. Delfador can advance there. We want our Mage of Light advancing. Mage as well. You know what? Let's just take a look and see. Maybe we can see what's in the water there if we step in next turn. Although, you know what? Might be better to just keep healing with this guy. Yeah, I think we'll leave him right there. Just let him heal one more turn. In the meantime, our bandit can keep advancing. Okay. Yeah, we're going to let them come to us. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, well, our ally's going to help us out. Oh, that poison sucks. Oh, man. That is not pleasant. Nice, okay, good damage there at least. Looks like that loyal fighter is fighting something that we can't see yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got a level 2 troll that we're going to be up against next. Okay, and there's another. You emerge into a vast natural cathedral, the walls arcing higher than you can see in the darkness. Stretching across the gallery is a great chasm, around which the cave floor appears to have been completely worn smooth. This was once the center of a bustling dwarvish empire, the remnants of which have since been driven into the upper caves of Nalga by the forces of darkness. So this is the remnant of a dwarven cathedral, it sounds like. Okay, let's see. So we've definitely got another rock lobber. Man, those guys are tough customers. So, it's still 60%, so really good defense there. That's not ideal. If we could hit him with the Thunderstick, that would be amazing, but I just don't think we're going to be able to get lucky. So you know what? Let's get... Here we go. We can get our Mage of Light down there to help heal, at least. Our bandit desperately needs it. Actually, a lot of... Oh, and you know what? I didn't even see this village here. Let's grab that. There we go. Oh, and that's how he was healing. I didn't even notice that. Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see. Maybe we can land some... See, what are our odds here? Most likely going to leave him with about 21 versus here. I think this is probably better odds. So let's go with the axe attacks. Okay. And then let's try for some dagger attacks, I guess. Okay, not bad. At least we did a little bit. We'll leave our bandit here just to heal. Get cured of his poison, at least. Everybody else is just going to keep advancing. Konrad, we might even send up this way. Alright, so this dwarf is healed. Let's just jump in the water and see what else we can see. Our bandit's going to advance. Yeah, and Everybody else is just going to keep moving. There we go. All right. Delfador can advance up here. Unfortunately, we may not be able to provide any help to this fighter here who's kind of in tough. All right, let's see what else we got going on. We're going to end it there. Nice kill for this little guy. Oh, shoot, and there he got killed by the assassin. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, wow, they're ganging up on our poor loyal dwarf there. See if maybe we can rescue him. Well, and up here, at least we can gang up on this assassin who's now left. Let's see, we can move up here. So let's try for some axe attacks. There's one. Okay, that was great. And then you know what? It would be nice to get the kill with our bandit, who's a loyal unit. Nice kill. There we go. Excellent. More experience there. We needed that. We'll leave our fighter here on the village to keep healing, I think. Meanwhile, we can go like this and like this to provide healing all around. That's great. All right, so now down here, oh boy, this is pretty tough. Let's see, Delfador might be able to just get the kill on this troll. Let's try it. Perfect, there we go. That's excellent. And then our mage can step up here and do some fireball attacks. Who else can make it into the fight? Kalenz can. Bandit can't quite, I don't think. Mage of Light can. Be nice to provide some healing for our ally if possible, but I don't know. One thing we could do, I guess, is step over here, try to help. I think our poor dwarvish ally is going to die. We're going to have to focus on this guy, I think, the rock lobber. See if we can make it happen. Let's hope we dodge this attack. Ouch! Okay, no such luck there. That didn't go as well as I was hoping. And then what we'll do is we'll go here with our white mage and do some light beam attacks. Ouch! Oh, wow. Brutal luck on that. That's kind of unfortunate. And then let's do some fairy fire down here. So dodge that at least. Pretty good damage output, and at least we're going to get some good healing here for most of our units. Okay, like this. Like that. Konrad's going to keep moving. Champion as well. And then our little dwarf here can just do some more exploring in the water just to see what we can see. Okay, that's going to do it for our turn. I'm a little nervous about our mages here. Uh-oh. Okay, nice. Good dodges. All right, that went pretty well, actually, all things considered. Okay, all the damage we took is manageable. Wasn't the most pleasant, but we can certainly handle it. It would be best to try and get a kill with our mage here, so maybe we can go for the finish on this rock lobber. I'm a little nervous about the rock, though. We go like this, and we step up here with our bandit and go for some melee attacks. Nice. Excellent. There's the kill, some experience gain. We needed that. That's helpful. Then let's see. You know what? We could get the kill here. I mean, I would love to kill the rock lobber. I don't want to take a ton more damage if I can avoid it. Fighter could, however, step up and try and get the kill there. Let's see. We could use our axe attacks here. Yeah, let's try for that. Nice. Very, very good. Yeah, I'm a little nervous for this, but you know what? I think it's worth it because we'll get the experience, so... Nice, and we dodged it. No problem. Perfect. That was the best possible outcome. So we got the kill, we got the experience. We're almost halfway to our level up, which is fantastic. This guy's going to stay there, just keep healing a little bit. And then the rest of our units here, I think we can... Let's advance up and see what we see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got a friendly unit fighting against another rock lobber. Yikes. Okay, now we've got green as well, so presumably another enemy force in addition we're going to be up against. And we can move in like this. You know what? Actually, maybe our fighter should continue to accompany and just get healed by our mage. That way, at least he's not falling too far behind. Let's just keep going and see what we find with this fighter. If it ends up being, you know, nothing, that's okay too, but I think it's worth at least trying. All right, Delfador. Get aggressive here, move up. Okay, so it's down here we want to go. Our white mage could use some healing, as could a few of our other units. So we're going to leave our white mage here just to provide healing for our bandit and our mage. So that's fine. And then let's see what else we've got. Okay, that's going to do it. So we'll end it there. We're at 13 out of 42 turns. They ran off north. Nice. There's some good healing. Okay. Let's get Kalenz to go here. I'm a little nervous about going further in, but hopefully it'll be okay. We'll go like that. Our white mage can sit right here, I guess. It'd be nice to have some healing, so I almost want to kind of group up my white mages, but a little hesitant. We'll capture this with Delfador. Capture this one with our... Ooh, there's that rock lobber. Okay, we'll grab this one. And there's a dwarvish lord, Geldar. So let's see if we can move in to assist Geldar. Okay. So we want to move in as far as we can up here. There we go. Keep our bandit in with our mage just to keep that healing going. Meanwhile, over on this side, I think we'll go like this, and we'll just group up around here to reap the benefit of that healing as much as possible. Konrad's even getting involved. There we go. Okay, we'll keep checking the water and look at that. There's a crossing. Boy, our champion is really struggling, but he's eventually going to get to the fighting. Okay, let's end it there. Coming down to face us. Ouch! Took a lot of damage there. That wasn't pleasant. Good healing going on, at least. Alright, so this rock lobber needs to die. Let's see if we can make that happen. Step over and do Thunderstick attack. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nice! Well, and we took the punishment as well, but at least we did the damage. It's really what we needed. Then it would be best to actually have our white mage not standing right here, just because then we're at risk of reducing the impact of our bandit unit here. So let's go like this and then attack. Now we've got the full benefit of the underground tile here, improving our damage. Nice. Excellent. Perfect, and there's the kill. We didn't take any extra punishment. That's fantastic. All right, so now I think what we probably want to do... This looks like it's a dead end up here with Geldar, but might be worth heading up just to... Okay, we just wanted to confirm. We could also, I guess, steal this village from Geldar. Then our white mage, perhaps we just stick here to heal our bandit. Meanwhile, with Delfador, we can head down and grab this village. Now, everybody else is going to proceed this way. Okay, we got an enemy unit. Oh, look at that. A troll warrior. Level 3. Very, very dangerous. Let's get in there and see if we can manage that. Now, it doesn't have a ranged attack, so our magic units are going to be very helpful here. All of our units with magic attacks, including Delfador, Kalenz, our white mage, and our archmage. So they're going to probably be our main tools for this fight. Let's get down there. Excellent. Not to mention any units with additional ranged attacks like Konrad, who's got his bow. And we made landfall, and oh, look at this. We just got some additional villages, so maybe an opportunity for some additional income. All right, let's end the turn there. All right, let's grab this village, get some healing up there as well. And then we will just proceed south with all of our units. Actually, hang on. Before I do that, maybe it would be better to move just as far as we're able so that we can at least benefit from the healing. So I didn't want to move the White Mage quite as far so that our Bandit and our Thunderer could at least still be in range there. Okay, now for everybody else, we do have to be very careful because look at the amount of damage. He can do 50 damage if he lands both hits. That is pretty scary. He could conceivably one-shot. Well, he couldn't kill off my Bandit here, but he could kill my Archmage at his current health. The Avenger could be in rough shape. The Fighter could definitely get one-shotted, so just have to be very, very cautious. And the White Mage as well could get one-shotted. I say one-shotted, I mean it killed in one set of attacks is what I'm referring to there. Konrad thankfully has enough health to stave that off, but so what maybe I'll do, I want to pull him out from his little castle there where he's got, so I'd like to goad him into attacking me out here. That would be better. So maybe we can get him to risk it out here. Go like this. Everybody up here's got full health, so less of a worry. Maybe we'll go like that, and we'll give time just for some of our other units to arrive. Let's start capturing these villages. I'm glad I sent that little dwarf down there. I had a hunch that maybe there was something going on. Okay, let's see if he decides to come out and face me. I'm guessing he probably won't. There's some good healing. Alright, so we're going to have to move in and go after him, I think. So let's see. If we were to just advance up like this. Here we go. And we want to get our magic users in there, but we want them to have better chance. We're going to just park our Bandit there to just kind of keep him where he is and give everyone else a chance to move on up. We will put our White Mage there. Archmage here. Konrad can advance as well, and Delfador. So everybody will hopefully be able to at least get into the mix as things progress. Excellent, okay. Our champion gradually moving on up. Now we can grab another village here. This little guy has had a chance to take that village so he can move up. I think that's going to about do it. And I'm not actually going to initiate the attack with my Bandit, mainly because I don't want to risk taking damage here. I'd rather he attack me. Okay, so he's not going to try. That's interesting. So that's going to give me a chance to get in there and blast him with some magic. I'm a little nervous with my Mage of Light, but we're going to have pretty high defense, so I'm less concerned. Actually, you know what? Maybe what we do is we just wait one more turn before we get anybody in there who's of real consequence. Because, let's see, we could get Mage of Light, we could get our Archmage, and we could get Delfador in there to all do magic damage. That actually should be sufficient. So, let's maybe start with Mage of Light. Again, I'm a little nervous, though, about the health of that Mage of Light, so maybe we go Kalenz first. Yeah, we can whittle them down pretty good, I think. So let's try it. Wow, okay, pretty bad luck on those, unfortunately. Let's see, what's the Mage of Light likely to do? Maybe get him down to like 28 or 15. We could step back with our bandit so that we're out of attack range. We could also get our Avenger in there to just do some bow attacks. That's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that, I think, rather than risk anybody getting killed. There we go. Okay, and then our bandit's going to step out. Our Archmage is going to step in. Now, we probably won't get the kill here. We'd have to land, I think, all 4. Let's see. Missed 1. Yeah, missed 2. Okay. So then what we'll do is we'll just step up with our healing to provide that healing support. And then let's go advance northward here. There we go. Okay. Keep moving up. Everybody else is just going to advance. This guy's going to just keep grabbing villages down here. And this guy can actually start making his way back. He needs to get a little bit more health, but that shouldn't be a problem. All right, so we're going to probably take some hammer blows here, I'm sure. Interesting. Okay, he's just trying to run effectively. I think we'd be able to recruit more units here if we need, which is helpful. So let's see. We can go for the kill with our Archmage. Nice. One more hit. Perfect. There's the kill and some excellent experience gain. So yeah, Konrad can occupy this and recruit more units if necessary. There's another capture. Delfador can head up that way. I don't know if we can go up this direction or not. Might be a dead end. I'm not entirely sure. Now, our Mages of Light need to heal each other, so let's do that. Or, well, this one needs to be healed from this one is what I'm trying to say. Konrad we're going to leave here because he can recruit more units if necessary. Oh, it looks like we actually can go up that direction. I just don't know if it's a dead end or not. So maybe our bandit will just wait. Same with Kalenz as well. And our champion finally on open ground. This guy's going to just keep advancing here. All right, we're going to end it there. We've still got more units to... The earth shakes. That's a little bit scary. There's still something else that we need to kill, it would appear. I wonder if we need to interact with Geldar at all, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe this unit should have stayed up here to interact with him. Let's go this direction and see. Okay, we still got something going on. There's another village up there. I'm not really sure what else there is to do. As far as I can tell, we've explored everything. I'm just looking around here. It's kind of interesting. So this is a dead end. Wonder if this area is like... I see something through here. Maybe this is like a cave-in or something. There's also a spot right here. So maybe we have to go down that way. And then over here, it looks like another little spot that might be able to break through or something. I'm a little bit unsure what to do next. Well, let's maybe start heading back this way and see what trouble we can get up to. This is definitely a dead end up here. I don't see anything. Put Konrad there. Delfador can come on back. Champion. Just looking around to see if there's anything else that's obvious. I will go back up and see if maybe we need to talk to Geldar. Just to see if that does anything. Not really sure what to do with my champion at this point. I think maybe I'll just leave him kind of where he is. I did not know that the undead were in these pits. Well, where are the undead? I don't see... Oh, and look at that. Okay, so yeah, coming out of this this path in the water there, which I almost missed. All right, we definitely need to get back down there, so we'll get our champion going. Yeah, everyone's going to retreat back this way. It's a shame I didn't head down there originally, but... Although maybe that shaking was that path opening up, which might explain why I didn't notice it before. That would kind of explain that. Grab this village. We'll grab that village. We're doing pretty well for gold. Let's just go see if we need to talk to him or anything. No, okay. Yeah, all right, so we've kind of done everything else. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So then what we'll do here is we'll just grab the village, and if he comes out to face us, at least we're on some healing. Like I said, Konrad's going to just hang out there for now, I think. Ooh, going up to capture our villages, of course. Just spent all this time getting my champion up through there, and now we just have to turn around and go right back the way we came. Fortunate this guy's sitting there. He's kind of blocking the road a little bit. And everybody's just going to advance. You know what? I will just send Konrad over because he's not doing anything hanging out there, and we're probably not going to recruit any additional units at this point. So everyone's just going to move down. Okay. End it there. Moving in to face our champion. Oh yeah, okay, we've got additional undead coming out here. There's a bone shooter. We're going to have to be careful because going out into the water, we're going to have very, very low defense. So this is actually where it may have been helpful to have a... to have some merfolk units, but I just don't know if it's worth it for this little tiny bit of water. Plus, getting them there would be a nightmare, so realistically, probably not feasible. Let's see if we can step over here, some extra protection, and try for some bow attacks. Nice. Nice, there's some good damage. And then, let's see, maybe we can get the kill with our bandit here. Nice, there we go. Very close to leveling up. That's perfect. And our mages are just advancing. Everybody's going to move up as aggressively as we can here. Just need to really get everybody into the fight as quickly as we can. We don't want to take too many turns here. So why don't we step out? Maybe we can draw him out into the water. Face us in the open. Meanwhile, our dwarves can just advance quickly, catch up to everybody else. Okay, yeah, and everybody's moved, so let's see what the undead decide to do. Oh my gosh, okay, there's a ton of them. We've already got a revenant, another bone shooter here, and that first bone shooter. So yeah, we have our hands full, that's for sure. Okay, everybody's just going to advance. Champion's going to just have to stay put for a turn. Yeah, unfortunately, this, like I said, it's a bit of a log jam in there, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's too bad I moved everybody through there already and didn't realize that was going to... The undead were going to emerge where they did, but at least we're able to get back there relatively quickly. It's just getting through this kind of log jam, that's all. Meanwhile, this guy, I suppose we could step up and try to do some damage. Go for our hammer attacks here. I mean, this unfortunate fighter is probably going to get killed off just because the bone shooter is going to do a tremendous amount of range damage. Yikes. Okay, well, hey, we can try and tie him up a little bit. Dang, we missed that second hit. That fighter's probably toast. Ooh, yeah, look at those bow attacks. Ouch. Not pleasant. It would be great if we could keep them in the water where they have lower defense. So if we can get up there, keep them sort of penned in at least a little bit, that would be very, very helpful. Right. And our bandits are going to come in handy here with their impact-based melee attack. Anybody else get all the way down there? No. So you know what? We might as well just get Delfador right in there then. Our magic is going to also be very helpful here just because the undead generally don't like fire or arcane, so both of those are going to be very useful. Let's just take a look. And our poor champion's kind of stuck here until everybody's through. Alright. End it there. Our poor dwarven ally actually doing a good job of tying them up. Preventing them from getting out of the water, at least. Well, sort of. Man. Oh, jeez, look at us just taking a ton of damage there. And of course, I forgot, because I moved this guy in, he's at a disadvantage there. So that didn't go as well as I had hoped. So what I would like to try to do would be to kill this Revenant off. So let's see, maybe we can... Oh, look at that light beam doing a ton of damage. The only thing is, I don't actually want to kill him. What I'd like to do, what would have been better, would be to get the kill with the bandit. But now that's not looking like a viable option. So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll step down with this Mage of Light and do some light beams to get the kill here, hopefully. Wow, okay, we did not get the kill. Let's see, what are our odds? 82% chance, so let's make it happen, hopefully. Even with the penalty of being in the light here. Now, if we do get the kill, we will evolve, I hope. There's one. Come on, one more. One more. Yes. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a Highwayman. Full health, which is what we needed. That's perfect. Unfortunately, still getting the debuff of being in the light, but what I would like to do is try to lock down their ability to get out of the water even more, if possible. So we're going to move Delfador over here to try to just pen them in as much as possible. Okay. Just trying to see what would be best here. So this guy can make it all the way down there. Kalenz can get in. Everybody else is just going to kind of get stuck here in the logjam a little bit. Now our Mage of Light can go over here, I guess. Kind of block this down a little bit. So we're going to keep them at least on the shore, if not in the water completely. Alright. That does it, I think, for all our units. So we're going to end it there. Ouch, our Highwayman taking some punishment. Our Mage of Light, Delfador getting beat up. Ouch. Man, those Revenants hit hard. Alright, so... let's see. We can step down and blast. There we go. Very nice. There's a level up for our Mage of Light, who's now... basically got a promotion there, which got him up to full health once again and gave him 3 additional hit points. So he's now got 50 instead of 47. Let's see. Delfador can just get the blasting kill here. Or not. That's interesting. Maybe a chance here for our bandit to step down and get a kill, though. So, let's see. We can grab that. And then our bandit, perhaps we can go here, do some Morningstar hits. Perfect. And then our bandit can step down and try to get the kill here for some experience. Excellent. Look at that, a whirlpool there. I don't know what that does. interesting to find out. Okay. Yeah, actually having a merfolk unit wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. Just would have been tough getting them there. That's the only, like I said, the only real problem I would have had. Okay. They're grabbing my villages down there. Not a surprise. We need to get the land in there. So let's... You know what? Our white mages are in pretty good shape. So I'm going to lead with them, actually, even though that's a bit of a risk. Everyone else is going to start working their way into the water, I guess. We'll go here, and we'll go there with Delfador to get some healing going. Everybody else is just going to start making their way into the water. Now, we have to be very careful, because when we're in the water, we're obviously at high risk. But I think we'll be all right. It's really going to just be if more enemy units appear out of this spawn point here. Okay, nice. At least we can get onto land. Perfect. We have one unit on land. We need to get a few more. Let's go like this. Okay, Delfador can keep advancing. I truly don't know what that whirlpool is, and I don't want to find out, because that may just kill my unit. I could send one of my Dwarven units in there, perhaps, because they're a little more expendable. I'm wondering if it's like a portal to get somewhere else, or maybe it just ends up killing you. I don't know. Let's see, we can go to the... Here we are. Nice, okay, we made it to land as well. Perfect, everybody's just advancing. Delfador's going to get that extra healing. Mage can move down. And then, yeah, we will send this fighter over just to find out what that does. Again, my suspicion is it may end up just killing the unit, but the off chance that there's some kind of reward might be worth doing. And I'm a little hesitant to go any further with this guy until I've got some backup. Still got a few turns left, so we're okay for turns, unless there's more to do after this. Okay, and the undead are coming back, so we'll have to watch out for them jumping out at us. Oh, and it looks like we can't even go to where that whirlpool is. Okay, well, that's fine. So I guess it's kind of nothing then. Either that or maybe it's... Who is this foul enemy that we fight? I am Lionel. I am the Lost General. I will avenge myself upon you all. Avenge? What have we done to you that you must avenge? Lionel, a general. I remember that name. Remember me, do you? I was the king's finest general, sent down to these pits to retrieve this scepter. But the orcs trapped me and my men in this cavern to starve to death. The dwarves were no help, leaving me to die. Now I will get revenge on all of you. Wow, okay, so... Oh, look at this, a level 3 Death Knight. And then we've got 3 loyal revenants to deal with. Holy cow. My white mage is going to be in a bit of a bad spot here. So thankfully we at least have some reinforcements on the way. Delfador is going to get in there. Yeah, we're going to need all hands on deck for this one, that's for sure. And everyone's going to need to advance here as much as we can. Alright. I think that's about the best we're going to be able to do here, so end it there. Man, those guys hit hard. Jeez. Okay, my Major Light is in trouble. We're going to need to help there. Oh no, my Avenger getting lit up. Okay, we need to pull the Avenger back. And then try and deal with these undead in the water. Now, thankfully, should be able to just get the kill right here. Perfect, okay. Now it's just this Bone Shooter that needs to die. But we can't risk the Avenger, so we definitely have to pull back. Konrad could step up and do some pretty hefty sword attacks, actually. Not the worst idea in the world. Kalenz as well. Let's make that happen. Very nice. And then Konrad can follow that up. Hopefully get 2 hits. Perfect. Okay, there's the kill there. That's what we needed. Now we can get... Nice. Okay, we've made landfall with our bandits, which is very good for us. Now, all right, here's the problem. Mage of Light is in really rough shape. So Delfador's going to have to advance here to help get the kill there. Then, oh, nice, a level up for Delfador, so we got a little bit more hit points. And then let's pull back here, go like that. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, everybody else can just keep advancing, I guess. That's about the best we're going to do. Let's hope this Death Knight doesn't recruit any additional units. Delfador's going to have to dodge a few of those. Oh, come on. Ouch. It's a shame that Delfador doesn't get healing from both of these white mages, but... Alright, we're going to try for a light beam here. We only hit with two out of the 3. That's a shame. I can't risk Delfador being in there. He's too weak. So we're going to pull Delfador back, and we're going to step up with... I guess our bandit and maybe try for the kill here. If we hit once, we get the kill. Nice. There we go. Big XP gain there. Very close to a level up, which is great. All right, and then everyone else, I think we're just going to stay where we are. Okay, nice. Our mage has made landfall. That's great. Kalenz can go over here. You know what? We'll send Konrad over to start grabbing villages. Meanwhile, everybody else is just going to keep advancing. And this Avenger needs to just get to this village to heal. All right, we're going to end it there. Okay, nice. We dodged most of... Oh, we took two big hits. Thankfully, we got some good healing there, so... All right, let's see. Yikes. Oh my god, 14 times 4. That's nasty. Death Knight is vicious. We have to be very, very careful. So, this Revenant definitely needs to die, however. That's goes without saying. So, let's step up. Light beam our way. Okay, nice. There's the kill there. And then we can step up with this bandit. Actually, right into his area. The only thing is that might not be the best play. We'd be right in his danger zone. I don't know if we want to go that far. Go like this. And how about Delfador? Where can Delfador make it to? Put Delfador right there. Maybe we go like this. Just a little nervous. I mean, ideally, I'd like him to come out where he's got less defense out here and face us, so I'll just go like that. And then we'll just keep moving everybody else in as much as we can. Meanwhile, we can grab some villages. Alright. I'm a little nervous just because if he steps out, he might hit me pretty hard. Okay, so he's not coming out to face me. That's fine. Now, we could just send both our Mages of Light in to just blast him. Not the worst idea in the world. Although, ideally, I would like to... Oh, and you know what? Then our bandit could come in and help. So, yeah, let's do that. We'll go 1. And we'll hit him here with some light beam. Very nice. Okay, no such luck. 27. How much damage could we do? Only a 17% chance to get the kill. However, if we send this white mage in, we've got a 78% chance to get the kill. My thought process is I'd like to get this unit to level up from this kill if possible. The only thing about that is I don't know if there's really a guarantee that we're going to have that chance. All While I'm thinking about it, let's just finish up our movement out here. You know what? All right, let's do it. Even though there's low odds, let's at least try it. Well, at least we got a little bit more experience. And we can come in and get the finish here with our white mage. Arg! I am vanquished. But at least by worthy foes, instead of those disgusting orcs. Rest in peace, Lionel, the poor lost general. I am destroyed, but my mission must be completed. Though you are foes, you are at least worthy ones, so I will tell you that the scepter is east from here, the way you have come from, deep in the caverns. I made the mistake of not asking for directions when I became lost. May you have better fortune in your quest than I did. Tall ones, I thank ye. Life has been nothing but a struggle recently. We are the last outpost of civilization in these caves. We have fared little better ourselves, friend. We have fled the Aethenwood last spring and come to these caves to seek the Sceptre of Fire. With the scepter, we hope to put the war to an end. The scepter? Ah, the scepter ye seek. You surface dwellers are ambitious. Beyond my citadel, the spawn of the darkness hold complete sway. You'll no survive without assistance. Lord Relgorn's troops are fighting at our side, sir. And fine troops they are, Prince, but no dwarf can match a guardsman's resolute defense. Please accept the service of my clan's defenders to protect you in your quest. Your boon is most welcome, Sir Dwarf. Keeping the scepter out of the hands of evil beasts is a common goal for us, and we will prevail with your help. You may now recruit the legendary dwarvish guardsman. Northeast of my keep, Delfador, the tunnels converge towards the deepest reaches of the underground kingdom. The scepter can only be there. Well, there we are. It would have been nice to finish this a little bit earlier, but we had quite a bit of gold. You can see we had 447 left when we finished up this scenario. And so we finished 7 turns early, 20 per turn bonus. So that gave us a total gold of 587, and we're carrying 40% of that forward. So, hey, I mean, 235 bonus gold to start with is nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty solid. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how this one went. Importantly, we didn't lose any of our main units. I think we lost a Dwarven unit that had been recruited, but we didn't lose any of our most important troops. And we got some key experience and a nice evolution with one of our bandits there into a highwayman, and very, very close to having our other bandit about to evolve as well. So my only thing it would have been nice might have been to get a little more experience with some of my Dwarven units here, but at least we have a couple of fighters that are on their way to getting some experience. The Thunderer not so much, but at least the fighters were getting a little bit. So overall, I'm quite happy with this. We're going to save this one here. Call this completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.